Just wanted to walk you through the whole ore processing business here with Inca One, and starting right with our ASMs, our artisanal and small scale miners that are obviously been pre-approved and are approved miners to be able to sell their ore to one of our two processing plants in Arequipa, Peru. 100% of the time, the mineral comes from one of the zones that we've got an office set up in. We've got 8 different zones that we purchase mineral from throughout Peru. The ore travels anywhere from 12 to 1,500 kilometers away to our plants from the purchasing offices. And once it's arrived, our ore reception team greets the miner, collects all their paperwork, and then the process starts. So we start by unloading the trucks, and we go through a crushing circuit. We take a sample from that mineral that's been crushed and put on the ore pads. And then once the sample's been processed and we get a chemical analysis, a metallurgical analysis, within probably 24 to 72 hours, we're able to get what that grade is and what the recovery would be on that material that's come in and it's been sampled. And then the invoicing process starts. And once we agree to commercial terms, the miners now been given a payment, always through electronic transfer to a bank account that matches with the artisanal small scale miners company. So once that's been done, we take legal possession of the mineral and we started going through our processing process. And starts off obviously in the primary and secondary milling area, where it's going to be milled and load into the milling, and then after a certain point in time, anywhere from 12 to 24 hours, it's been through the mills. It ends up in one of the cyanidation absorption tanks. That can be in there for anywhere from 24 to 72 hours before it has been, we've got a tank that is been fully activated with carbon. And once it's ready to be, it's fully impregnated and able to pass through, we're able to drain that tank and take out the activated carbon and then put it into our desorption process. And that is another area in our plant where the electric winning process and desorption takes place. That process takes another 72 hours approximately, and then it goes into the furnace. And from the furnace, then it goes through, obviously, and then that's where the doré has been, is poured, prepped, and sampled, ready for pickup from one of the armored cars that comes and takes it to Lima and put it in storage for export to the country. Shortly after that, it goes to customs, and once it's in customs and ready to be picked up from our refinery in Europe, then it's picked up and flown to Europe. And usually in our business, we obviously want to get paid for the gold as quickly as possible. So we've got an agreement with our refinery that wheels up, we get 95% of the value of the payment. So then the whole process starts over again. And with once the gold has been assayed in Europe and we agree to the final terms and the grade, then the final payment is paid back to Inca One, and then we start buying again in our regional offices, and the whole process starts over again.